The tree, by the way, great addition. Hey guys, what's going on? Honest here, and Amanda's sleeping next to me, so can't be as rambunctious as usual. Not that I usually am, but wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk about the new freight update. Pretty exciting. I really like overall what they've done with the map. If you don't know me, my name is Honest. I go by Honest Gamer Guy on Twitch and YouTube. I play Krunker pretty much every day, and I stream it almost daily. And let's get into why I think this change to freight is actually a good idea, although I've already heard murmurs that it may not be a good idea. I have a couple things to say about it, and I really like the direction that the team went. So one thing that we noticed, we're just going to start off from the most common spawn on freight, which is here by the police barricade. Hello, police officers. This part is pretty much the same. The one thing I would have liked to see is this barrier removed, or maybe placed back a little bit, because I understand it's meant to block visibility of people leaving this spawn from the other side of the map where there are a lot of people. This is one thing I noticed that I think adds a little touch to some people that take notice of the smaller things. You can actually have someone up here. We'll have to see if it does anything, but I like the main theme here that we're looking at, which is verticality. So what do I mean by verticality? That's just adding aspects of the map where people are on different levels. If you were looking at it at a graph, it would be more of the y-axis. In competitive games that I've played in the past, verticality has been a huge indicator of how well the map's going to do, because it adds an element of fun and surprises to be had. Then over here we have this other area where you can go up. You're adding some drop down points, which is pretty interesting. I believe that having this area up here is very fun, very cool, and I like the concept. But at the same time, it looks a little too open for someone that dominates this area. If you have the coverage of glass that you can't shoot through, then it's going to be a very powerful spot for people to just quickly bunny hop around. Mainly my issue is that, you can pop out, you can regen, and people coming up the ladder are naturally at a disadvantage. And you can clearly see there is a spot to hide if there is fire coming at you. So you can always just get right back down, and they're forced to climb this ladder. That is very easy to get a headshot. That's going to be a big advantage to detectives or snipers that only need one hit on you to get you down. They kind of remove this long shot, which I like, because you would often find people camping right here, looking at this one alleyway, and it was a clear shot. It was very hard to get them because there was a drop out here, so it was just a natural place to camp. Also, they opened up this area as a fighting zone. I think this is really interesting, just looking at it. The tree, by the way, great addition. I really like seeing that. So when you come up here, it's very easy to see there's 3 different angles that you can be shot from. So of course they're not going to want people camping here. That's what I'm getting from it. It's going to be more of a place to hop up and have a quick firefight, maybe 2 spots that you kill people from or get killed from, and then you hop back down and do a little rotate back on through. I think this is a great addition, opening this up, not having an L corner, because what I've been having gripes with on the other maps with small ledges, slowing it down, we're seeing that they're trying to open up the ability to bunny hop faster and have clearer routes, I would say, because you can see what they're trying to go with here. It's a pretty much just a ring around the map. This I'd still like to have smoothed out for this one L-shaped corner. Overall, I'd really like to start seeing like U-shapes and less rigid edges in the game to keep bunny hops going, but that's an overall point. And the final thing I wanted to say about the map that I really like is that you can clearly see the team is thinking about sightlines. So where you have problems in some of the other maps where areas are too large and a straightaway, is that it's very difficult to perform consistently and well on those maps, such as Oasis and possibly even Sub-Zero, with that long straightaway from the 2 spawns that connect them. Here, you can see that sightlines are relatively short, and there's no real place to camp at this point, because you're open up at multiple angles. But besides that, hey, that's what I wanted to cover real quick. You know, the update itself, a couple things to say about that. I, of course, like the new layout. I think reducing the max contract on a clan war is a good idea because it favors, it used to favor larger clans, but now you're able to actually have smaller clans compete, or medium-sized clan. 50 people is still quite a bit. I also like the increased awareness of the fallbacks or the drawbacks of the KPD system and try to tweak it. If I did give one advice to the KPD system, I don't think having to have the player reported still in the match is a good idea. I think it should be used as a flag to the player itself that then the moderators would go and follow into their next game or whenever they do play again, and they would be on a list that you'd go down. That way, you don't have that experience where you report someone, they instantly leave, and then you can't really do anything about it. You have to wait for someone else to report, and hopefully they don't leave again. Besides that, love the way the game's going. I like these new updates. I think it's headed in the right direction for the game itself of how to play it. And I am excited for the next patch that we'll be seeing shortly, I'm sure. And of course, it wouldn't be a YouTube video without asking for that subscribe. It'd be really nice of you if you did it. Or you could go to my Twitch and follow. That's pretty good too. I'll take it. And if you're feeling really, really up to it, drop that comment. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.